Alright, I have my meal planning ready, and on Wednesday we are having pork spare ribs in the crock pot. This is from our sausage sow share. I am trying to get a lot of the pork used up because we're going to be getting a half a hog in March, and I'm not sure, he wasn't sure whether it was going to be towards the beginning of the month or the end of the month. I'm hoping it's towards the end of the month, because we still got quite a bit of it left that, I mean, it's mostly ground, but I don't want it getting mixed up with the new stuff, so we'll also be having apples, and then I am making baked sweet potatoes and baked potatoes in the crock pot. I've done this only one time before, and they turned out okay, but I found a slightly better method, so I'm hoping that they'll turn out even better this time. And I have some frozen broccoli that I'll be steaming in the microwave. Then for dinner on Thursday, I'll be making chicken stir fry with our homegrown, home butchered chicken. Broccoli, cauliflower, bell peppers, onions, carrots, celery, ginger, garlic, and bean sprouts. This is if I can find bean sprouts. I could sprout them, but I don't have the equipment right now. My old one broke, so sometimes one of the stores carries bean sprouts, and hopefully they do, because I want to use them again for a recipe later in the week. And then canned pineapple. On Friday, I'll be making calzones. I'm going to be making a bunch of them for the freezer as well. So I will be making sausage, pepperoni, and ham ones. They'll all have onions, bell peppers, and mozza cheese and ugly sauce in them. But I thought it would be nice to have some variety for the freezer. And then I'm sure there'll be some broccoli leftovers from Wednesday night, so we'll be having those, and if not, I'll just make salads. And then oranges. Saturday, I'm going to be making saltimbocca chicken. So I'll need to dig down in the freezer and find my boneless, skinless chicken thighs. It's really pretty simple to make. You basically wrap the thighs in prosciutto, and you have fresh sage between the thigh and the prosciutto. And then I've got frozen blueberries in the freezer. These are ones that came off of our bushes in the back. And then I have a couple packages of a vegetable melange that are frozen and need to be getting used. So I'll be making up one of those on Saturday. On Sunday, I'll be making a beef pot roast in the crock pot. We'll be having apples and green beans, and then I'll be making sweet potatoes and potatoes in the crock pot. I do have 2 crock pots. This is, and they do require different cooking times. The sweet potatoes and the potatoes versus the beef. Otherwise, I do them all in one. Monday, I'll be making rabbit enchiladas with my homemade enchilada sauce. This has been on the agenda for a while, and for one reason or another, it keeps not getting made. And I need to make some. I need to make one up for the freezer as well, and one up for my in-laws. So I will be using my canned rabbit meat, tortillas, mixy blend cheese, and then we'll be having green beans and apples for the sides. On Tuesday, if I have the energy, I want to make mandu, which is otherwise known as Korean dumplings or pot stickers. For that, I will need to locate some wonton wrappers. Safeway sometimes has them, and if all else fails, I can go down to the Asian market. I might do that anyway because they tend to have the really good ones. So for that, I'll need ground rabbit, mirin, bean sprouts, cabbage, eggs, green onions, garlic, and sesame oil, and then we'll be having oranges for the side. So that is my meal planning for the next week.